Hello guys, welcome to Finstock Biz Talk. This is a channel where we talk about businesses. We give you tips and insights on how to run, start and manage your business. And today we are going to be talking about brand. And we have been doing a series on brand identity. We have on another video we did on the importance of having a brand identity. We also did a video on the elements of a brand. Today we are going to be talking about how do colors affect your brand. When you're choosing, if you're a business person and you want to start a brand, or maybe if you have a company and you want your brand to stand out, you really need to consider the colors that you're using, because these colors, they really affect your brand. And today we're going to be discussing on how do these colors affect your brand. Number one is brand perception and personality. Colors will really affect how people perceive your brand. That can be, you find that when people, let's say when you use blue in your as a color palette for your logo, you find that people now they resonate with this color as for trust. If you use green, it signifies freshness and health. So if, let's say, that is why we advise, if you want to start maybe a brand that deals with either food or maybe with medical equipment, you go for the color green. And then number two is brand recognition and memorability. When you use a certain color, or maybe when you're branding yourself and you have a color that is representing you, and you use this color in every poster that you're using, or maybe in every advertisement that you're making, you find that people will now start noticing you. And then another thing is cultural and contextual consideration, where you find that in some cultural some people, in some cultural contexts, red will signify lack of prosperity, and in some other communities, red will signify danger. In other communities, red will signify luck. So you really need to understand whichever the color you're choosing, and who is your target culture, which culture do you want to reflect. So choosing colors, when you're choosing colors, you really need to consider that, because there is the way the society will interpret your colors. And then number four is colors helps to communicate brand values and messages. Let's say if you want to communicate sustainability and eco-friendliness, you put green. If you want to maybe put communicate energy, you use red or bright colors. So you find that when it comes to communicating brand values and messages, the type of color that you're using will really have an influence on that. And then it influences purchase and decisions. That is why you can ask yourself, when people want to buy luxury things, which color do most companies use? They either use black or gold, because it is communicating luxury, it is communicating a high class. So you find that especially the fashion industry, it has realized the impact that color has. And you find that if you want to communicate sophisticatedness, you find that people are using black or gold, or they are using white with black. That is why you find that companies like Vogue, they use this color theory to affect how people are buying or how people are feeling about their products. So you find that they're using white, a lot of white in their marketing, or maybe a lot of gold, or maybe black and gold combined, so that you feel that it's something very luxurious. Even when it comes to creating business cards, that is an element that you can use to affect that can affect how people will feel about your brand. Either it will feel complicated, or it will just feel normal. So that is how actually colors can affect your brand. And whenever you're using or you want to choose a color for your brand, you really need to consider some things on how people really will perceive your company, and use colors to your advantage to make either people want you more, think about you in a highly term, or think about you in a very healthy wise, or feel like they can relate with whatever you're selling by using the psychology of colors. You need to learn more about the psychology of colors, so that they can really influence your brand identity. I hope you have learned a thing or two. If you have learned something, make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll be sure to read it out. Make sure at the end of this video you like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit on the notification button, so that every time I upload a new video, you can be notified. If you're interested in learning more about graphic design and everything about digital marketing, enroll at Finstock University College. This is an online college that offers short courses, diplomas, certificates, and degrees at a very affordable rate. Visit their website at www.finstockuniversity.com or call them at 0703 313 722 or send them an email at info@finstockuniversity.com. Until next time, goodbye.